Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about one of the favorite credit cards in my wallet right now, and that is the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the benefits of the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card, why I applied for it in 2018 when the annual fee was $450, and lastly, I'm going to go over if I think the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card is still worth it in 2021 with the increased annual fee and the added perks and benefits of the card. So my name is Dan, and on this channel I'm going to talk about personal finance. I'm going to make videos on how to help you save more money. I'm going to make videos on finding the best value in everyday things and experiences, and also document my journey as a real estate agent. So if any of those sound interesting to you, then please consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. It will really help me out and let me know that you guys are enjoying videos like this. So you'll see that my dog Sugar is actually sleeping in the corner. She loves that spot, and if you watch my previous videos, you'll see that she's always in the corner as well. So she'll definitely be seeing more of Sugar in these videos. Before I get started on talking about the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card, I do want to make a quick point or quick points about why you should get a credit card and why it's important for you to get a credit card as early as possible, and is to develop something called credit. Now, for the majority of you that are watching, you probably already know what credit is and why it's important to have good credit. But to the few of you that are watching who are not really sure of what that is, maybe you've heard about it but still don't know why it's important to you, credit is going to be very important when you are going to be asking for loans in the future. Now, that can be in terms of an auto loan, getting a mortgage for your house, or even applying for a credit card like the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Creditors or people that will be loaning you money want to know that they'll be getting their investment back, which means that the person who's borrowing the money, which will be you, they want to know that you can pay them back monthly or on time, and also will pay you back in full. So in order to prove that you can pay them back, creditors want to make sure that you have a good credit. And in order to develop good credit, you have to have a good and reliable payment history on your debt. And it also helps to have a long credit history, which means just having, years of having a credit card and paying it off every month, so they know that you're going to be reliable. So another benefit of having a credit card, aside from growing your credit, is the ability to not pay for something out of your bank account and with your own money until the end of the credit card statement, which could be for that month. And after that month ends, you still have another 30 days to actually pay for that monthly statement on time. So while it's not a reason for you to pay for something or buy something that you cannot afford, but it could be a good way to help give you some time to move some money around if you have money in a lot of places and areas and you just need to move it around to help pay for something on a credit card. Now, the third thing that's great about a credit card is the fact that you can get benefits and rewards. Now, most credit cards will allow you to get cash back or help you grow points. Some of these benefits include cash back, which is a majority of credit cards, but then others will also give you some sort of rewards and point system where you can actually accumulate points and then use those points to redeem stuff like gift cards and flights. Now, if you have a tendency to not stay in budget and buy things that you cannot afford, then I certainly do not suggest you get a credit card. I suggest you stick with paying in cash or debit card until you can find a way to be more strict with your spending and not just spend money that you do not have. Alright guys, now we're going to go into the actual benefits of the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card, and we're going to see if it's worth the high annual fee of $550. Now, Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card will allow you to accumulate a bunch of points on everyday spending. And how this works is that you'll get a point for every dollar you spend, and then for special categories such as dining and traveling, you'll get 3 times the amount of points, which means that for every dollar you spend, you'll get 3 points in your Chase Ultimate Rewards account. Now, the Chase Ultimate Rewards account, what you can do is actually redeem these points that you've accumulated with spending on your Chase Sapphire Reserve, and you can actually purchase things like flights and credit and gift cards and even get cash back. Now, 1 point on Chase Ultimate Rewards is equivalent to about 1.5 cents. So to give you some perspective, if you spend $100, it's basically getting $1.50 worth of points back in redemption for the cash or a gift card. Now, with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, if you actually go on Chase Ultimate Rewards and redeem something that is travel related, whether it be flights or hotels, you can actually get 1.5x the redemption rate. So if you have 100 points, that actually equals to about 150 points when you redeem it toward travel related things. So all in all, if you're thinking about spending a lot of money on travel and dining out, both of those categories which will give you 3 times the points, then you redeem it for something on travel, that will equate to about 4.5x back on whatever you're purchasing. So if you're spending a lot of money on travel and dining out, and let's say for each $100 purchase, you're getting $4.50 back to use it on travel related things through Chase Ultimate Rewards. Now the second big benefit of having a Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card is that you'll get an annual statement of $300 that will go toward any travel purchase. Now what this means is that anything you buy that is travel related on your Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card, it will automatically get deducted on your statement until you reach $300 for that year. So what this means is that if you, let's say, purchase a Metro card or you buy a train ticket or a bus ticket and it costs you $10, it'll show up as $10 on your credit card statement, but Chase will actually subtract $10 right away, leaving you with a net $0 for that transaction. And that will happen until $300, which basically means that you'll get $300 on travel every year. Now another benefit of the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card is that they'll give you access to Priority Pass, which will then give you access to all the lounges or a lot of lounges in airports. Now I do want to mention that the Priority Pass lounges are kind of restricted to the international terminals at certain airports, so you're definitely not allowed to all the lounges in the airport, but only restricted to a couple of them at every single airport, mainly in the terminals that are international flights only. Now Chase Sapphire Reserve will also give you a $100 credit if you're going to be applying for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. So if you plan on getting that and not having to wait online or wait for customs, then you can use TSA PreCheck or Global Entry to save some time and spend that extra time at an airport lounge where you can relax, get some food and drinks before your flight. So I'm going to go over why I applied for it and how it made sense over 2 years ago when I did apply for the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. And back then the annual fee was $450, and as you can see from the benefits that I explained before, you could easily make this card worthwhile from just those benefits, right? So you have your $300 travel credit right away, and then you have $100 of credit to TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, and then with the Priority Pass, I think that's equivalent to about $200 if I'm not mistaken. I think Priority Pass, even for its lowest package, is $100, and what you get from the Chase Sapphire Reserve is higher than the lowest package of Priority Pass. So right there, that's already $500 worth of perks. Definitely makes up for the $450 of annual fee. Everything else, like the point system that you get and being able to redeem it for travel at 1.5x, is just all extra at that point. So for me back then, it was kind of a no-brainer to apply and get the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. It was definitely worthwhile for me, not only on the perspective of getting a good value, but also it was also just cool having one of these sleek metal credit cards. Back then, it just seemed so cool to me to have a credit card like this, and it's still cool, don't get me wrong. It's definitely definitely don't get it just for the reason of getting a cool looking credit card. Definitely understand what the perks you're getting before you apply for one. Now I do want to mention that when you're getting a Chase Sapphire Reserve, they usually have a promotion going on where if you sign up within a certain amount of time, you'll get this promotion of 60,000 Ultimate Reward points. And that's contingent on if you spend, I think, $4,000 within the first 3 months of having the card. So if you were planning on spending about $4,000 in the first couple of months that you have this card, it's a great way to get a lot of membership points and maximizing the value and the potential of this card and bonus offer. So all good things have to come to an end, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Chase actually had to increase the annual fee of the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card from $450 to $550, and that's going to be taking place in 2021. It was going to come into effect in 2020, but due to the pandemic, they pushed the increased annual fee until 2021. So this year, if you're planning on getting the credit card, you will have to pay $550 for the card every single year. And in addition to that, to make it seem more worthwhile to the customer, they've added some more benefits to the card, and I'm going to explain to you guys what they are right now. So one of the first things that Chase added as a new benefit in 2021 to the card is the Lyft Pink membership. So I think they're giving you 2 years of Lyft Pink. So from what I understand, Lyft Pink, you actually have to pay $20 for the membership. So it equates to about $240 worth of value. With Lyft Pink membership, you're able to get 3 free cancellations on all Lyft rides per month, and you also get 15% off on all rides. So back when I was living in New York City with these ride sharing apps and calling Lyft whenever it was late at night or when I didn't want to take the subway, it was definitely more worthwhile to have Lyft Pink. But now that I'm in the suburbs, I don't really use ride-sharing apps, and to be honest, I don't really see the value of having Lyft Pink. I don't really see why it would be worth $20 a month to me. So for me, that isn't enough to justify the additional annual fee of the credit card. In addition to that, you'll be getting actually 10x points on all Lyft rides. So again, if you're in the city or if you use Lyft a lot, it could be beneficial for you because you're getting 10 times the amount of points, which is basically 10% cash back on all rides with Pink. And then if you redeem it for travel again, it's 1.5 times that, so you're getting about 15x or 15%. Additionally, Chase and Chase Sapphire Reserve, they're giving you a $60 DoorDash credit every year. So most of the prices on this food ordering app or service is kind of inflated already. They add a bunch of fees to your purchase. So not only do I not order from food delivery services or apps at all, I don't see value in ordering from an app where they inflate the prices of food and ask you to pay a lot of fees. Additionally, due to the pandemic, since a lot of people are not traveling, what Chase did was through the end of 2021, they'll allow the $300 travel credit to be used for gas and grocery shopping as well. Now I'm going to kind of go over, is the card still worth it for $550 of annual fee? And in 2021, things are looking to get better in terms of being able to travel. So I think what it comes down to is what you spend most of your money on. If you do spend a lot of money on dining out or just buying food in general and planning on to do a lot of travel, if you use Lyft a lot, then the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card could be for you. But I do want to mention that with all the restrictions with COVID, you may not be traveling as much or just leaving your house very much, in which case it might not be the best time to get a new credit card. It may be worthwhile to see some of the cheaper options out there. So I can't tell you exactly if you should get the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. You can use the details that I talked about in this video to see if it's worthwhile for you. But that's it, guys. That's it for this video. In the future, I'm going to talk about or make videos about the 2 other Chase cards I have, which includes the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which I had before the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and also the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, which is a free card, and see how that kind of holds up against the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you learned a lot about the Chase Sapphire Reserve and to see if it'll fit into your wallet and if it's a good choice for you. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.